boyfriend keeps going clubbing without me.
Ouch.
I have been dating my boyfriend for 1 year. Our relationship is great apart from one thing. He keeps going clubbing with his guy friends and doesn't invite me. I am hardly surprised, as this is how I met him, but I truly don't think a club is an environment for people in a relationship. At least not as often as he goes. What do I do is a red flag.
Well,
There's a lot there. There's a lot in that.
There's a lot in that dilemma to discuss.
Yes, let's digest this. So
I digested it and I have my bullet point notes.
Okay, let's hear your notes.
So meeting in a club, I know a lot of people say like it's not ideal, but I think that is how most people meet their partner. Like I met all my previous boyfriends and my current one going out.
Yeah.
Like in a going out scene, not necessarily in a club, but like going out with friends. Mm-hmm. All of my partners, like previous partners, I mean, I like met through common friends, but it was always in like a going out setting because like I'm not gonna meet him in my living room. You know what I mean? Or in like the grocery store. I think that's very rare.
Yeah, I think most people meet out at night.
Yeah.
Like maybe not at the club. You could be at the pub. You could be having dinner at a restaurant, at a bar, like whatever. But like that is how most people meet.
I agree.
I think it's a red flag if that's all he's doing. If you're not having your fun nights together or like doing your, like if he's spending every weekend going out with the boys.
Yeah.
That would annoy me. Like he needs to make time for you as well, right? Especially if you're working all week and then what?
I agree.
Like an element, I could see an element of it would make me be like, this is annoying.
Yeah.
But
it's just like, I also have questions. I wish she told us how old she is because like at a certain age, if your man goes clubbing multiple times every single week, past the age of like late 20s, early 30s, mid 30s, like even older than that, who knows, like multiple times every single week, it's a red flag.
Yeah, I
like
agree.
What are you doing? Don't you have better things to do? Don't get me wrong, I love clubbing, like we all do, the occasional going out, but every single week, multiple times, like is that where your priorities lie?
Yeah.
Don't you have like
more
a life to build, other priorities, like I don't know, building a life, you know what I mean? It's a red flag.
Yeah, I also think if she's thinking this way, that for me, like you have to want the same thing in a relationship, like as your partner. And if what he wants to do is go out and party all the time, and that sounds like it's not what she wants to do, then like probably it's like deeper than just like him going out with his guy friends. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but like what are his priorities here? You know what I mean? And also like how does he see the club? Because why are you not able to join?
Yeah.
Like why are you not allowed to join?
Why does he never invite you?
Why doesn't he ever invite you? What is he doing? Like you and me, I know you and me, Millie, we see the club because we love dancing. Mm-hmm. So we go to the club to dance.
Yeah.
But many people, also many boys, love the club to hunt.
Yeah, it's like a pickup place.
You know, it's like a dating place. It's like a living dating app for them. Mm-hmm. They're like swipe left, swipe right, swipe left, swipe right. Like in the middle of the club, basically. But that's how it goes. Like that's how that's how some people see the club.
A lot of boys, like especially boys that I know.
It's a place to pick up girls.
Yeah, and they think that girls go out for the same reasons. But I can tell you right now, I've not once gone to the club to go home with someone. I go to the club because I want to dance. And I want music. And like, where else do you go? Your living room? Like,
exactly.
You know?
I go out to like dance and have fun. But a lot of boys go out to find girls and take them home.
I mean, why not? Like it's
Which
perfect.
Is fine.
If you're single, it's the perfect place and thing to do. But
exactly.
So I can see why she's thinking like it's not really an environment for someone who's in a relationship. But as long as his intentions when he goes out, which like by the way, she's the only one who will know what his intentions are, then it's fine. Like. But it would annoy me if he was doing it every weekend. Or maybe it's more than just the weekend. Maybe it's like every other day.
Because like I understand, even if she was invited, like okay, she'll join like once a week, but like what if she's still in school, she has to study, or you know, the girl has a job, like
she's not what she wants to do.
You don't want to go out every single weekend. Like sometimes you just want to do something fun during the day.
Yeah.
Or like run some errands. Like you have things to do
especially
besides
with
clubbing.
Your boyfriend, right? Like,
yeah, like do quality time things.
Yeah, like go for breakfast. Like you don't,
exactly.
You don't want to spend every Sunday hungover. Like that would annoy me.
Yeah. So I understand that she's like sometimes she doesn't even want to go clubbing, but then he does. It's like, don't you have, it's like it's a priority game here. I have questions about his priorities. Because also at a certain age, everyone can have a phase of going clubbing. Like, everyone can have a club rat phase. We all need to have it. We all love it. We need to go through it. Amazing. But the moment it becomes a personality trait from at some age, it will become a personality trait.
Yeah.
And it's no longer a phase.
Yeah.
And then obviously when you're in a relationship, this can cause problems. And that's where I would have questions.
Set the limit, yeah. I agree. I think you should just
And that's for me is a red flag.
Yeah, that's a red flag. It is a red flag. But she needs to be honest with him about like how you're feeling probably and see like what his intentions are. If he's like willing to stop going out with the guys so much. If he's like, that is a decision boys have to make in life. Like if you're a guy who's like the guy who goes out with his group of guy friends, like when you get into a relationship, eventually you do like, it is just natural when you get into a relationship that you aren't able to go out with the guys as much. Because you're not single. It's the same for girls.
Your priorities shift.
Mm-hmm.
Like, also, like, please bear in mind, clubbing is expensive.
Yeah.
Going out is very expensive. And, like, the amount of money that you will spend in the club, like, when you're in a relationship, your priorities shift and you're like, oh, no, let's move in together. Like, let's save up for like, a mortgage or, you know, to, like, buy a house and then, like, you know, pay off your mortgage. But if this guy rather spends his money in the club, again, what are your priorities here? I think she should speak to him about it. Everything actually, I realize all of our dilemmas, the answer is like, have a conversation. But it's so true because communication is key.
Yeah, because like it sounds like she's not spoken to him yet, so.
No. And be like, just explain to him why you think it's wrong. I disagree with the fact that the club is not a place for people in a relationship. But like you need to see what his intentions are, if it's like a place for him to flirt or just have fun. And also like the amount he goes clubbing, just tell him like it's not normal. Like maybe we should think about saving the money to then buy an apartment or a house or something. Exactly, you know what I mean?
I wouldn't say that a club is not a place for someone in a relationship, but I would say it depends on the relationship.
Definitely talk to him. Tell him like, what do you want? Like, what are your future plans? Staying in the club or, you know, starting a life with me, with going to the club a little bit less than 3 times a week, basically. And then just ask him, have a conversation and like see if he's going to change. You know what I mean? Like see if this is like a phase or if this is a personality trait. If this is a personality trait, honey, rest assured, the guy's not going to change.
Yeah, and that is the red flag.
And I mean... Yeah, no. So then it's time to find a new man.